What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about work versus real work. Now, a lot of the times we make it in our minds that, we're working harder than we are, right? But in order to be successful, success demands a particular amount of effort, right? It demands a particular skill. It demands a package, right? A package of skills and characteristics in a particular human being for them to be successful. Now, too many times when we strive for a goal, when we strive for any challenge, we only do what we think is enough, right? In order to be successful, in order to win, you have to go above and beyond, right? A little story about this, okay? I had a friend, right? Let's just call him Bob. Now, Bob, he wanted to play basketball, right? He was very consistent. He would train every single day. He'd train, for a long time, right? Couple hours every single day. But he was never as good as he really wanted to be. Now, there's a problem with that, right? His problem was that he was coming into the gym and he was training, but he wasn't doing the right type of training. He wasn't going hard enough. He wasn't focused enough. So he spent years in the gym trying to get to where he wanted to be, but he never really reached his potential because he never pushed hard enough. And this is why I preach it so much. You need to push past your mental barriers. You need to push past what you think is possible for you. If you run 6 miles, you need to be striving to run 12 miles. If you can, if you can study only 2 hours, right? You need to be striving to study 4 hours. You need to be pushing above and beyond. Only then do you go into the category of real work. We don't do enough. And when we do just enough, we put it in our heads as in, wow, I did so much. Get out of the average mindset. The average person does only what is enough. But if you want to be the best, or if you want to be looked at as someone who is capable, competent, or even respected to some extent, you need to go above and beyond. Don't do what is needed, go above and beyond. That is real work. When people get fired, little story for me, and this is an embarrassing story. When it happened, I couldn't believe it, but it happened. So I was a trade assistant, right, a TA at a mining machinery manufacturing company, and I was the housekeeper, so to speak. It was a big factory. There was tools and everything flying around. I had to make sure that the workshop was in tip-top condition. Now, I was only doing what is enough. I was only doing, my fair share of jobs, right? What I should have been doing was way more than what was my role, right? And I couldn't even do my role correctly because my mindset was, I'm gonna do what is part of my role, right? I never went above and beyond with anything. And so you know what happened at the end? Time came when work slowed down. They no longer needed a trade assistant. So what happened? I was probably one of the first guys that they sent home. They called me up, hey man, we don't need you anymore. Work slowed down, it happens a lot. And of course my manager tried to kind of cushion the blow. But I knew what was up, and so did people around me. I did not fulfill my job correctly. If that, right? Now, I want people to learn from this. I want the young Thundercats out there to really understand what I'm saying. Whatever you do, whatever you strive to do, go above and beyond. If you're in a team, take a look at what like, suppose you're in a basketball team, right? Because I used to play basketball. Look at what everybody else is doing. If somebody's training 3 hours a day and putting up 300 shots, you need to find a way to put up 600 shots. You need to figure out something. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you have to figure out something. Get it started, because without an extensive amount of effort, you will get nowhere. That is the difference between real work versus work. You know, the average person does enough to cushion their ego, so they can sleep at night. But the real fucking winners out here, they go above and beyond with everything. They go above and beyond with everything. Write down all the little minute details that you can be better at whatever you're doing, and execute on them. Do not wait, do not hesitate. Get after it. I'll see you on the next one.